What's up, everybody? I'm finally here. Sorry about all that. I had to get some stuff set up, basically. My bad. I'm gonna be in here, but not always talking because I have hella dishes to do. Don't worry, I let them accumulate as well. Sometimes it happens, you know? You get through it as best you can. But I've got all the makings for a good fast food tier list today. We've got that extra sweet McDonald's sweet tea. Slay. Thank you, Melanie. The title leads me to believe this is going to be a good show. It should be. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't know what that's about, but right on. Late. Very late. Incredibly late. Aw. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh, I love Conroca. Dishes are the mortal enemy of any cook. That is entirely why in professional kitchens, you don't have the cooks washing the dishes normally. You've got like some, like dish girl or dish boy that does them instead. Oh no. Look at what we've already got going on. Okay, so I've got to find this fast food tier list that we're going to do, which is going to be pretty simple. I just have to look up tier list over here in my Brave browser and pull up the website that aggregates all of them. Why did I do that? Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got Tier Maker. Yeah, that's the website I was thinking about. Tier Maker is the website we need. Come on, Tier Maker. So we're going to be doing a fast food tier list. I've talked about doing this for weeks now, but life kind of got in the way. The holidays kind of got in the way, and my bad sense of planning kind of got in the way. So now we're going to do it, and it's going to be really fun. I think you guys are going to be maybe surprised by some of my choices. Maybe you won't be. But we're going to do a fast food and a fast casual tier list because I want to make sure that all of the options that I would consider in this attempt are, I want to make sure that everything is fairly considered, basically. Let's see, does that look good? No, that really does not look good at all, does it? No. That one? I guess that one's the one that allows it to be biggest. I could just be invisible, though. I guess that one's probably the one we're going to have to settle with, I guess, But, this would probably be better for everyone to see what's going on. So I'm just going to try this. And if you guys hate to not see me, like, Kyle, what's up? Good to see you in here. It looks like you enjoy your fast food. I know, doesn't it? Look at me. Alrighty, so let's do this. We'll keep it like this. There's really no way for us to, there's no way for us to edit the layout on the fly. And I have not found any good way to edit this layout so that things look good on both things, at least not here on StreamYard. So we're just going to go with it. We got best fast food, fast casual restaurants. Let's see what we got over here. I think I can do this. I think we can do this, and I think I'll know most of them. Okay, I think I will know most of these. So this is the one we're going to settle with. This is best fast food, fast casual restaurants, tier list maker. So let's get right into it. Let's see if we can't. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. Oh, that is good. Okay, so assuming you guys can see everything, all I know for sure is Burger King is bottom tier fast food. We'll get there. What's up with your day? Pretty good. Pretty good. Also, I've literally got McDonald's while we're doing this tier list. I've had it in the oven, so, and the fries have kind of like condensed into one mass. They're significantly less good. I will tell you that much. We've got our various items here. We're going to allay them about. We're going to let these sauces cool off for a minute before we open those. Probably should have taken the sauces out of there, honestly, before I put them in the oven to keep warm. McDanks. See, I'm glad even a professional chef recognizes that McDonald's is yummy. That tells me everything I need to know. Oh, okay, so making me want McDonald's. Roads are shit where I'm at, though. Oh, because it's snowing? Yeah. Dude, I live in the deep south, so it's not going to snow up here for probably another month. But let's get right into this list. Okay, so we got A&W. I don't know if you guys have ever had A&W, but if the A&W you're getting is good, it can be fucking supreme in my mind. This is not a good tier list right this second, though. Let me, hold on. No, that's not what I mean to do. You go up there, and add a row above. There we go. We'll call this one A. I don't know why there wasn't already an A tier on here, but we're making an A tier. Okay, so A&W can go in A tier. I don't think it's as good as some of the biggest heavy hitters on this list, but I've had A&W at a number of places. And I would say 4 out of 5 times, A&W hits the spot. Also, they're usually paired with a Long John Silver's, or at least they can be pretty often, and that makes them even better, because then you can get like surf and turf, burgers and fish, basically. Oh no, dude, like A&W is like a burger chain first, a beer brand second, or a root beer brand. My peers would go to McDonald's after our American cuisine class. Hey, that's dope. That's a good practice in American cuisine. A&W is solid. Yes, you guys agree with me. This is awesome. Okay. Yeah, so that's where A&W is going to go, in my opinion. Arby's, for me, honestly, is going to have to set up right next to it, because Arby's has almost everything I like about... Well, no, that's not true. It doesn't have everything I like about fast food. But here's what Arby's has that no other fast food restaurant does have. It's got deli selection kind of shit. Like, it's got like where else do you find a roast beef sandwich, fast food wise? And where else do you find one like the kind that Arby's makes? Nowhere. That meat is fucking delicious. It's not over seasoned, but it's not under seasoned. It just tastes perfect, and it's not overly hot when you get it, but it's never cold. I just love it. I adore it. It's perfect. Well, it's not perfect, honestly. That's why it's an A and not S, right? It's fried, like their fry choice is limited. It's not ideal, because I prefer like these kind of fries, shoestring kind of fries, or waffle fries maybe. But I don't think Arby's offers waffle fries. I'm pretty sure they just have the curly fries. That meat is delicious. I don't care how it sounds. What did I just join? Well, right now we're taking a look at a fast food tier list, and then we're going to be taking a look at some bad cops, and it's going to be a fun time. So let's see. Baja Fresh, never had it. Blimpie, never had that either. Bojangles. Have I ever had Bojangles? Bojangles. What is that? Let's see. Oh, yes, I've had Bojangles. So Bojangles is weird. It's like a gas station chicken joint. Like you find them inside gas stations. They're like, there's some other brand, Crispy Chicken or some shit like that. But there's a bunch of brands that are like this, and Bojangles is one of them. So I'm going to go with, honestly, C tier. Gas station chicken is very hit or miss. It depends on really the passion of the employees involved in making it. And if they're not really fucking like into it, if they don't give a shit, if they're not appropriately compensated and all that, you're probably not going to get very good Bojangles. You never had Arby's either? Dude, you got to get yourself to an Arby's. Arby's is delicious. It's not like the most yummy fucking thing on the planet, but it's good. It's really fucking good. Quality stuff. I have a feeling I dried the fuck out of this. My feeling was correct. I dried the fuck out of this. Okay, so maybe Bojangles is not the chicken I'm thinking of, but I swear to God, I've seen Bojangles chicken being served in gas station franchises. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But because I'm not sure, I will put it in the never had. Instead of insulting you guys by putting it in C, alright? Boston Market, never had. Wanted to, but I never got to. You thought you were a fast food fanatic, but you'd have all these and never had so far? Well, I have fucking gotten to travel the country when I was, living in my minivan. I went all over the place, and as a result, I've gotten to try a ton of different fast food restaurants. Let's see what we got here. So Burger King. Burger King used to be delicious. Burger King used to straight up slap. Now, Burger King fucking kind of a slop burger. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in D. Sometimes Burger King is amazing. If you get the perfect Burger King, you get the rare franchisee that actually pays their employees properly and everything. But usually, Burger King is garbage. And I play the law of averages with this shit. If I'm gonna put you anywhere above B tier, you better impress me every time. And if I'm gonna put you above C tier, you better be impressive most of the time. And I would say Burger King, them being impressive is the exception, not the rule. Who goes to Burger King? Like, how are they still in business? Let me explain to you how Burger King stays in business. It's the same strategy that a ton of different restaurants have managed to float their business through. Burger King locates itself in either economically depressed areas or areas where there is a lot of through traffic, and Burger King keeps its prices low. Like, you can go to Burger King for cheaper than you can go to McDonald's, and a lot of people know that. So those two things in concert allow them to get away with having way lower standards and shit when it comes to the food that they serve. DFF was not live while shooting the show, LOL. Wait, what happened? So wait, what happened now? BK will try fucking anything though, all kinds of crazy Whopper variants throughout the years. That's true. BK has tried to reinvent their Whopper more times than I can count. You guys are gonna hate me for this one, but I have not tried Raising Cane's. I've wanted to, but I've never had the money to when I'm in a place that's got Raising Cane's. I hear it's really good though. Carl's Jr. is Hardee's. Hardee's is a B because I would say that when Hardee's is good, it is not the best burger you've ever had, but it is a really nice burger. It's pleasant. It's not frilly, it's not that fancy or anything like that, but it's a good burger. And their sides are good. When it's not good, I mean, it's kind of a slop burger, but not, like Carl's Jr. is just not as bad as often as Burger King. So there's no way I can put it next to Burger King. So into B it goes. Does anyone have any argument with that? Yeah, BK is literally just slop. But what about Carl's Jr.? Does anybody have any objection to Carl's Jr. being in B? By the way, I will let you guys influence this tier list a little bit if you send super chats. Just saying. I'm unclear on whether or not they are calling it a Krabby Patty. Who? Oh, right now there's a goddamn SpongeBob Whopper. Yeah, dude, I love that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I think that's cool. Maybe other people don't think that's cool, but I think that's cool. I think it's funny that SpongeBob is trying to, reawaken its cultural relevancy. By getting itself, affiliated with all these fast food joints. Man, these fries, even though, they got kind of cool, or they got kind of soggy or whatever, but they're all right. Because I kept them in the oven. That's what I think too. So we're going to move over to Checkers. Checkers, a lot of people don't like Checkers. I think that when Checkers is good, it is just as good as Carl's Jr., if not better. Checkers and Rallies. Rallies is what it is in some places in the country. Either way, they are both really fucking good restaurants. I love their fucking fries. Their burgers are pretty fucking good. Yeah, you'll encounter a bad one every so often where the food's not good, but as long as it's a well-run, I can't remember if they franchise them or if they're all corporate owned, but as well as it's a well-run location, it's fucking good. I don't know what to tell you. I fucking love it. I don't get it that often, but I do like to get it when I get it, and I'll tell you this much: it's pretty affordable too. They've always got some little deal going. You get 2 burgers with $5 or some shit, Yeah, Checkers has S tier fries for sure. A&W kind of mid. No, dude, A&W is fucking awesome. A&W is so good, especially because it's usually paired with a what is it called? That one thing. Yes, Arby's in fucking A tier. Arby's is in A tier. If you want to make an argument, maybe I'll hear it, but I think Arby's is delicious. Swap Checkers and A&W. You know what? I like Checkers enough that I'll do it if somebody super chats $20. Somebody super chats $20, I'll do it. Let's see what's next on the list in the meantime. Chick-fil-A. Okay, so I don't know if gay people are allowed to say that we like Chick-fil-A right now, but I do. I'm not gonna lie. Chick-fil-A is S tier. I know this is gonna be heresy, right? It's not S tier because of its fucking whatever. Their activism is their own. Their chicken is delicious, and I'm not rating this as a queer bitch. I'm rating this as a fat bitch. Okay? And as a fat bitch, Chick-fil-A checks all the boxes. So, Chipotle. I have never had Chipotle. I have had Qdoba. Let's see if Qdoba's on here. Yeah, Qdoba's on here, so I'm not even going to bother rating Chipotle as if it was Qdoba. We're just going to say never had. A&W does have some good-ass cheese curds. Jesus would agree. Maybe he would he? I don't know. Arby's roast beef and curly fries good as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Arby's deserves its slot. Somebody wants to super chat me to swap something or something, I'll consider it, you know? Like, that's the way you force my hand. But if I'm left to my own devices, I'm saying that A&W is better than, or I'm saying that Arby's is better than anything below it. Chipotle has valid wraps, expensive though. That's what I've always heard, and I've just never had it, so I can't fairly judge it. So we got Church's Chicken here. Is Church's a gas station chicken joint? Can't you get chicken? Hold on. Let me see. Let me look it up. Give me 1 second. Is Church's Chicken available in gas stations? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that it is. Yes, it is. In certain regions of the United States. Yeah, okay. So in southern states and Texas, you can find it in gas stations. Similar setups exist in other areas like North Carolina and California. So, yeah, Church's Chicken is gas station chicken, and gas station chicken is C tier. It's not great. It's not horrible, but it's usually not the best. You can usually do a lot better than gas station chicken. Damn, no Chipotle. You missed out because they suck today. No. Well, I got Qdoba. Does that count? I've had Qdoba before. Okay, are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 11. Let's see what else we got here. Cookout. Never had it. Heard lots of good things about it, but I've never had it. It's a deep south barbecue joint. Culver's. I feel like this is going to be another one for the B tier because Culver's is really fucking yummy, but it's really fucking greasy. Like, absurdly fucking greasy. Let's just look at some Culver's food, why don't we? Because a lot of you guys probably never had Culver's because they're not everywhere the way a lot of things are. Culver's food. There we go. Let's just see. Let's just take a look at some images of some shit that you can get at Culver's. Right? Okay, so share this tab instead. So, like, you can get an idea of kind of the stuff that they have. Like, this is an example of a Culver's cheeseburger, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Here's another picture. Look at that. This is going to be great. It's true. Culver's has the best fat. Yeah, look at that. That looks fucking delicious. That looks handmade, hand-pressed, and hand-prepared. That looks fucking delicious. I will hear no argument. So Culver's very much deserves its slot. Culver's very much deserves a B slot. You know what? Now that I'm thinking back on Culver's and I'm thinking about their sides, I'm thinking about the different shit you can get there, I might have misjudged Culver's when I was a kid, man. Because I don't think I appreciated them enough when I lived around one. Now I'm doubting if I had placed it in the wrong plight. I might have to. You know what? A. Culver's is A tier. Steak and Shake's better than anything else. You couldn't be more wrong, but we'll get there when we get there. Del Taco, never had it. Denny's, okay. So this is the first fast casual restaurant we've had, and Denny's is fucking dope. Denny's is so good. Like with every other restaurant on this list, it matters what location you get and what their standards are and everything else, but Denny's, when presented well, is fucking dope. It's so good, it's so delicious, easily deserves a spot on B tier, and I might even be misjudging it there. Does anybody else want to fucking pay to get Denny's in A tier or S tier? Because I would be willing to hear the argument. Send a super chat if you want to hear your opinion reflected in the fucking thing, because I do read every single one. But Del Taco is S tier. I wouldn't know though, Riley. I can't put it. You know what, Riley? You can pay to fucking sway the boundaries or whatever. You can pay to get it considered. Or tell you what, Riley, if you're free and you want to come on stream, you can make your argument. But I'm not going to hear it just on its own. Kenny earlier said that they think Taco Bell is going to get number 1. No, it will not. I'm late and here to complain about Arby's. No, you idiot. Arby's is delicious. You have to understand. You have to get it. Arby's is so good. Even their weird shit, even when they put out weird things, it's good. Chick-fil-A is peak, but they're homophobic. That's basically what I said. I was like, I know I'm a faggot. I'm not supposed to like this. I get it, but like, it's yummy. What can I say? You know, it's delicious. Let me see here. Arby's cheese sticks are good. Everything else, no, dude, no. The roast beef and cheddar, delicious. The roast beef's on their own, yummy as fuck. Sometimes they've got gyros. I think they always have gyros nowadays. Gyros, amazing. The sandwich, the custom weird. Let's just look at what Arby's has. I need to defend Arby's to you guys, apparently, which is fucking stupid. I shouldn't have to defend fucking Arby's to you guys because you should just innately understand how delicious it is. Okay, so Arby's food. God damn it. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Is it gonna let me look? Oh, it does. Oh, yes, yay. Okay, let's look. Yep. Okay, what do we want to look at? Let's see what they got for limited time. Let's see what delicious items your local Arby's is offering for limited time only. So, what is this? Meat and 3? What is meat and... Okay, interesting. So, yeah, doesn't all this look so delicious? Apple pie shake. Yeah, that's pretty yummy, right? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. These two don't look very appetizing to me. Fish sandwiches just don't appeal to me. I get it, they're good for Lent, but I'm not a Catholic, so nah. Italian beef nip I've never had. Did I just say beef nip? Anyway, I've never had Italian beef nip, so I don't know how to judge this one, but it does look yummy. I would try it. What's up, Logical Forwarder? I haven't seen you in here forever. Arby's sauce, the cheddar, sesame bun, roast beef, curly fries, and gyros are all good. That's what I'm saying. I can understand someone loving Arby's. I've had decent meals from there. It's shit. I should have gotten it today, honestly. But I thought about McDonald's, and I was like, that's a good one. I should have oh, damn it. Anyway, peach cobbler roll. That looks so delicious. Come on, this is Arby's we're talking about. Peach cobbler roll. You fucking sit down after eating your delicious, wonderful roast beef. Your delicious roast beef and cheddar. And you have the Arby's sauce on it and the horsey sauce. And you chew through all that, and you get through the fries. And you take a few drinks of your drink, and you're just sitting there. You know, you smoke a joint with your partner and you fucking light a cigarette and you're thinking, oh man, this is just delicious. But then you remember you got them peach cobbler rolls and they're sitting in there and they're just the perfect temperature now because they're still a little bit warm, but they're not hot and feisty and fiery inside. They're not lava inside. So you're able to eat them in comfort and peace. This is an A-tier restaurant. You cannot convince me otherwise. So let's have I made my case yet? I've eaten at Del Taco in East Hollywood. I've never had Del Taco at all. Bro, smells like cat piss and cigarettes. Actually, yeah. I mean, I used to. I don't now. But it's funny. Like, definitely when I was living in my van, I did smell like cat piss and cigarettes for sure. How did you call me out as a dirty kid so easily? You can lead a horse to Arby's, but you can't make it eat. That is the best way to put it, Lil Babo. Thank you. That really is the best way I've heard anyone put it. I think Arby's advertising campaign through the 2000s turned me off their whole shtick. Man, they could have literally made an advertisement. Here's how fucking here's how much of an Arby's simp I am. They could have made an advertisement, literally, that was just a steaming dog turd on a cold Friday morning in December in a suburb of Atlanta. And the entire ad could have just been 30 seconds of that. And then at the end, Arby's, we have the meats. And I still would have wanted a roast beef. I still would have wanted a roast beef. I haven't had... I'm going to shake you guys. You're not familiar with delicious food, so you're sitting here judging it without knowing. Arby's does seem good. I don't know why you get so much hate either. I don't know. By the way, I like your profile picture. That's a nice Legend of Zelda reference. Yes, dude. Yes. Arby's trip. Arby's trip. Arby's trip. Okay. Anyway. Ooh, I have a fucking quarter pounder sitting down here. I forgot. Fat bitch eats McDonald's and does fast food tier list. Get in here, everybody. Ron, you're horrible, sir. Yeah. Big back, big back. All fat people food, pick a salad. I didn't get this weight eating cucumbers, baby. Don't gender me, please. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to gender them. When you talk about Levi, everybody, make sure you use they, them pronouns. I apologize. Let's see what's next on the list. Domino's. Dude, Domino's is fucking stellar. I don't know why Domino's gets so much hate. People are stupid. People criticize. You know why people criticize Domino's? Because there's a ton of pizza snobs out there that want you to think that the only valid pizza is from Connecticut or Massachusetts or New York City or some shit like that. That is not the truth of pizza. You know? It's like some of the best pizza I've ever had has come out of a Domino's with a bunch of stoned ass employees and some just wacky ass toppings. Domino's has good fucking pizza. I'm saying it's S tier. Do we have anyone that wants to super chat to make an argument to the contrary? Domino's bread bowl. Domino's bread bowl. Dude, Taylor, do you remember the pasta argument? Do you remember the pasta argument? The worst fight in me and Taylor's relationship that ever happened was over... You know what? I don't even want to get back into it because I think it'll reignite tensions. Which one? Okay, it doesn't surprise me that there were multiple. We're both pasta loving bitches, but the one I'm talking about is when we were on our way to Marshall because you wanted us to go out to eat, and I agreed, and I wanted to as well, but like you didn't tell me exactly what you wanted to eat, and I wasn't like I've never been very good at being assertive or like taking charge in that way, and it led to this whole fight over some shit. And in my mind, I always framed it as like, well, Taylor was just being too vague about what she wanted because you were like pasta, and my dumb ass suggested some pizza place that had pasta as part of its offering. I think I suggested Domino's, ironically, or maybe I suggested that Italian place that had like calzones and pizza. I can't remember, but you were like, no, and I could tell like the tone in your voice was like, why does this dumb bitch not get what I'm trying to fucking say here? Because I don't think you wanted to just like tell me where to take us, but I wanted to just be told where I'm supposed to go because I don't like making decisions. I get too hungry and I can't verbalize. Yeah, and I should have been like honestly, I think I was like too wrapped up in my own head back then to like think things through a little better. I think nowadays if something like that happened, I would have been like, what about like nowadays, you know what I would do nowadays, honestly? I would literally just like Google it. Like I would just be like, okay, well, why don't I drive to why don't I just drive to the Walmart parking lot? I can stop and I can search on my phone what are the local restaurants and we can just go through them and we can figure out which one of those sounds good. And Applebee's would have been one of the first ones we landed on, which is where we eventually ended up going anyway. I still do that, lol. I get so angry when I get hot or hungry. Dude, I get really fucking angry when I get hot too, so I can't even blame you. And I get a little pissy when I get hungry for that matter. I feel like I've gotten a little better emotional regulation over the years, but you know, ultimately I guess that's up to other people to tell me whether I have or not. But yeah, I look back on that not with any kind of hatred or anger or whatever nowadays, so all is good. Mm. To your health. Your girl wanted pasta and you suggested Domino's? She was being too vague, okay? Because I think the first place I suggested was some place that specializes in pasta. Um, but I don't think, like, Taylor didn't want to do that, I think, because she didn't want me to have to eat something that I didn't want. But, like, it's like she said, like she has trouble verbalizing when she gets too hungry or too hot for that matter. And I relate to that a lot. And but it's funny kind of the mechanisms by which that works because it makes you think differently about things that you would otherwise think completely differently about. Mazio's, yeah, that's the first place I suggested, yeah. Yeah, dude. I love Arby's, by the way. These people don't know ball. You're 100% right. They don't know. It's the divine womanly ancestors that want someone to read my aura and know what I want. All right. You know what? That's fair enough. That's valid. Hi. All right. So we got DQ. DQ is garbage except for their ice cream, and their ice cream isn't good enough to rescue them from C tier. Does anyone else disagree? Ain't nobody going in there for a patty. Exactly. DQ is S tier because they know what they are. They don't though. They're still trying to carry this illusion of being a like a burger place too. Like if they would fucking eliminate most of the fast food offerings from their menu and just do ice cream, I would have no problem putting DQ above C tier. But as long as they continue to think that they can sell a hamburger, I'm gonna have to keep them in C tier. Sorry. So they don't pour energy into that shit. They do though. They'll make menu innovations every so often, and they all flop, and you never hear about them because they suck. No, Phoebe, yes. They don't pretend to sell burgers. They do! You can buy a burger. Do I have to show you guys a sad picture of a fucking Dairy Queen burger? Oh my god, Riley, I don't even want to do this. I don't want to shame you in front of the entire audience. Okay, here we go. Just have instead Dairy Queen burgers. Oh, of course they're gonna show me someone. Oh, yeah, look at this fucking thing. Look at this. Look at this fucker. What is this? Look at that dry ass beef, dude. Look at that. That is dry and gray. Dry and gray. Look at that bun. It's overly greasy. It's so fucking greasy that it's goddamn shining. These fucking toppings look anemic. That bacon looks fresh cooked, but that's the only goddamn nice thing about it. And if I didn't know, I would say those are mushrooms. So just looking at it at first, you really have to look at it to establish that it's bacon. Dude, this is garbage. This is garbage. Is that a pic of a burger with a hash brown on it? I think it is. Let's see. No, I think that's an onion ring burger, actually. All 5 of Dairy Queen's burgers have the same problem. These new stack burgers could be good, but one element throws everything off. Let's just see what it is. For the first time in 20 years, Dairy Queen has made an expansion to its hot food menu by releasing a new line of so-called stack burgers. So this was in 2022. Let's see. Then the company decided to change up its cheese options, sharper American cheese, predecessors, loyalty cheddar option. So let's see here. 5 new burgers for its lineup, available in 2 or 3 patty sizes. 2 patties amounts to 1/3 pound of beef, while 3 comes out to 1/2 pound. Here's what's on offer. Original cheeseburger, which is American cheese, pickles, cheddar, ketchup, and mustard. Sounds okay enough. The 2 cheese deluxe, which is American cheese, white cheddar, tomato, onion, lettuce, pickles, mayo, ketchup. Okay, alright, so that one's got all the fixins. And then, okay, so this is the one you probably saw. The loaded A1, American cheese, onion rings, bacon, A1 thick and hearty sauce, and creamy peppercorn sauce. That is too many sauces. That's too much sauces. Let's see. All the Dairy Queen stack burgers feature pale beef with a strange, slightly springy texture that reminds me somewhat of breakfast sausage. There's no flavor to the meat itself. It contains hardly any of the savory qualities I normally crave from a beef burger. I'm struggling to figure out why. The menu describes these as 100% seasoned real beef patties, but somehow they're devoid of beef's typical personality. That is a more stunning indictment than anything I fucking possibly could have said. Dairy Queen deserves its C spot. Go inside a DQ and order a burger that will look at you like you ordered a moose from the moon. As right as you may be about that, that does not rescue them, okay? Fake news? Nope. Fake news. DQ is at least B-. Well, somebody's gonna need to fucking, like, if you guys, dude, I'm not convinced by the argument, but there are some things you could do that might convince me of the argument. Hint, hint. What? You got your first referral sign up. You got your first sign up. You're closing in on your first referral. Users who sign up with your link will get $10 in credit You'll earn $25 credit when they spend $25 with us. Nice. So whoever fucking signed up, thank you for signing up with my StreamYard referral link. And, try out their subscription service. What's up, Muggle Chops? What's up? Chick-fil-A cows will be disappointed in you. I know. The problem with all the burgers is the food poisoning roulette. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much agree with that assessment. I was thinking like this, do I have an argument? No, not really. Not really. What was or is your favorite fast food breakfast? Good question. Probably McDonald's, honestly. Or Sonic. I cook breakfast for a living, and I pretty much only eat breakfast. Holy shit. That is wild. That is wild. That is wild. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Pollo Loco. I've never had El Pollo Loco. Never had Firehouse Subs either. Five Guys. Five Guys should be S tier. I'll tell you why it's A tier. Because for what I would spend here on a pizza and breadsticks, I would spend here on enough food to feed 2 people. What I could feed my family of 4 on this, I could only feed 2 people with over here. We might actually have leftovers with this. There will be no leftovers of use with this. Taste-wise, Five Guys is always going to win over almost any other burger chain. It's just too good. It's really delicious fucking food. But cost-wise, nah. Culver's? I already covered Culver's. Five Guys has a solid milkshake. I would not know. I have not tried its milkshake, actually. So let's see here. We've got IHOP now. I have had IHOP. I feel like IHOP is worse than Denny's, honestly. IHOP and Denny's are very similar restaurants, but personally I feel like IHOP might just be a little bit better, or I'm sorry, I feel like Denny's might just be a little bit better than IHOP is, because I've had a lot of like bland and uninteresting meals from IHOP. I just feel like if they were as good as Denny's, I would see them as often as Denny's, and I don't. So, let's see here. In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out, I You know what? No. You know what? No. In-N-Out does not get S tier because it's not in enough places yet. Literally, there are not enough places that have Five Guys there's not enough places that have In-N-Out Burger for me to quite put them in S tier, because I feel like you can really only experience this in certain places. You know, does anybody object to them being an A tier? Do we not have any mods in the house tonight? Any mods like super active? Hold on, let me go over to YouTube and I can turn on some chat settings for the streams. It's gonna take me just 1 second, but once I do it, hopefully things will look a little better in chat and be a little more useful, because right now I feel like people are probably not getting the best experience they possibly could be. So let's see, let's go to Creator Studio. Creator Studio. I tried so hard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see here. There are 2 chats. Yes, I am live in 2 places. There are 2 chats also. Yep, 2 chats. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is the thing. Let's see here. Interesting how many of you guys are in the desktop stream versus the vertical stream. Interesting. Anyway, so let's see here. Community moderation. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Moderation activity. Moderation activity. Be shown. Trying to figure out exactly how I can make let's see here. Let's see if community moderation lets me do it. One of these settings somewhere in here is going to let me. Let's see here. Let's see here. Messages. Basic. Let's see here. Damn. See if I pop out chat if that does anything. Participants, moderation activities, reactions, some feedback. It's not, none of these are the things I want. Yeah, see, none of these things are the things that I'm looking for. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I know this is boring, but I'm trying to... Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Man, why do they make it like this? Why do they make it like this? They make it so difficult just to fucking, change the settings on the content itself from the desktop. Okay. But now that I got that figured out, I can, now that we got that figured out, I can make the job of my moderators a lot easier. There we go. Now we'll just go over here to YouTube chat, restore chat, it's sub only mode. Okay, cool. Yay. Alrighty. There we go. Now chat should be usable. Okay, so Jack in the Box, this shit is fucking S tier. Does anyone have an objection to me putting Jack in the Box in S tier? Jack in the Box is one of the few restaurants where as long as shit is like not like, okay, honestly, Jack in the Box is one of the few restaurants where even if shit is not being ran perfectly correctly and everything, you still get a good experience. Like, those little tacos don't have to be made with perfect care and precision for you to still get a really delicious fucking taco. If anybody wants to convince me, remember, super chats are a way more convincing form of argument than a regular chat is, but you can make the argument, but I really don't think that, I think it would be an insult to Jack in the Box to put it anywhere below S tier. You have got to try Jack in the Box, Kenny. You have to try it at some point. Lox and Bagels sounds good. It does kind of sound good. Chick-fil-A should be A tier. It's fucking S tier. It's in S tier. Do you like sushi? I do. I do love sushi. Sushi is fucking delicious, and I love it a ton. Would not, I'm not going to insult sushi putting it anywhere but S tier. If I get the opportunity, I will put a sushi place in S tier. But this is just fast food restaurants and fast casual restaurants, so I probably won't get a chance to. So now we got Jersey Mike's. Okay, Jersey Mike's. I've never had it. I wish I could make an assessment based on somebody else's opinion, but I don't have anybody else here with me, so I don't know. Jersey Mike's, never had it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, by the way. Every single time you hit that like button, there's a chance to stream out to even more people, which makes me super happy, makes me feel all better about myself and all that, and I just really appreciate it when you guys do that, so make sure you do that if you have the opportunity to. Jimmy John's. I have had Jimmy John's, and Jimmy John's is delicious. It's kind of expensive, though, and I don't know that the expense necessarily justifies it. I'm going to go with B. Anybody have any argument or objections to that? I've never had Jerry Mike's, though. I've just never had it. Jerry's Mike's. How long is this live planned to be? I don't exactly know. Until we get through the, till we get through the stuff that we've got planned for today. Let's see here. What else we got? Jollibee. Never had Jollibee. KFC. C tier. Dude, KFC's not that good. I'm not going to say it's garbage, but it's not that fucking good. There are lots of restaurants I would rather go to before going to a KFC. Even in the chicken game, I think KFC is outdone. If you want tenders, you go to Chick-fil-A. If you want a chicken sandwich, you go to Chick-fil-A. If you want bone-in chicken, you go to Popeyes. And if you want the sides, go to Popeyes. Like, what has KFC got that another restaurant ain't got way better versions of? Does anybody want to make that argument? Anybody? I'm not seeing any chats or any super chats arguing against it. I'm way too toasted. KFC used to be good. I mean, I would not know. From my memory, KFC has kind of always been garbage, KFC is B tier to me. It's good food, but it's overpriced. Yeah, I mean, it's overpriced for what it is, and it's not. I don't even think it is that good. Like I said, I think it's outclassed by every restaurant that's similar to it. Like, there's a restaurant in my area called Jack's, not Jack in the Box, just Jack's, and it's got better, better mashed potatoes and gravy than KFC does. It's got better chicken than KFC does, and it just doesn't have bone-in chicken. But Popeyes has bone-in chicken, and it's way better than KFC. All right, now we got Little Caesars. Let's see here. Little Caesars, honestly, A tier. No, you know what? Yeah. Little Caesars is A tier because you know what? Sometimes Little Caesars ain't that good. But most of the time, it's pretty fucking delicious in my opinion. As long as you get it fresh, you don't want to let Little Caesars is one of those pizzas you really don't want to let it set. You want to get it fresh. But as long as you get it fresh, dude, there are hardly any pizzas that are better if you're just stoned and need pizza. And Little Caesars fulfills that perfectly, and it does so while being really fucking affordable. You got $20, you can feed a party of 4 to 8 people with $20 and a Little Caesars location. Where else can you do that and get that much food and that delicious? Yeah, it's not as good as Domino's, so I can't put it in S tier. And Domino's is almost as affordable as Little Caesars is at this point, so I can't put it near Domino's. But I can put it below, right below. So that's what we'll do. Let's see. Next, we've got Long John Silver's. It's not quite as good in my opinion as any of these A tier ones are, but I'm gonna say Long John Silver's is pretty fucking good. When you can get Long John Silver's, it's usually a pretty good seafood experience. As far as seafood restaurants go, you could ask for worse for sure. Does anybody have any objections to that? Any objections to that? Remember, please send a super chat if you want to make sure your comment or question gets read or answered. I do read every single one, as long as it doesn't violate TOS. Audience supported channel, and if you like the content that you're seeing, you should consider supporting. It's also a good way to influence this tier list, just saying. You can make your arguments with money. No, seriously. What do we have to say, though? Is there any more comments come in? Not yet. I'm going to give you guys like a 2-minute comment period on this. Are we going to get any arguments that Long John Silver's belongs somewhere other than B tier? Because I think it's good enough to deserve that, but I don't think it's good enough to deserve any higher than that. Anybody want to super chat to see it get higher than that? Long John Silver's currently at B tier. Not really. I just hate it. So you wouldn't even like it to be in B tier. You'd probably want it to be in like F tier. I mean, I like seafood. I genuinely like seafood, and I like fish and chips, which is what Long John Silver's is trying to be. At least that's the perception that I've always gotten about it. But since nobody seems to want to make an argument for it, that's fine. McDonald's. Well, I just sat here and ate McDonald's for the last fucking hour, so I would be remiss to not put McDonald's in A tier, or S tier, I mean. McDonald's is literally one of the best restaurants that there is. They spend millions of dollars in R&D every year just to make sure that they remain the very best, and like it shows. Like you can taste it in their food. They pay royally to make sure that they're literally making the scientifically best food that they possibly can. And I think that like you can't have a strategy like that and not end up in S tier. They are fucking delicious, especially if you get them fresh. Unlike my dumbass who, allowed myself basically to let it sit for an hour before I ate it. Phoebe spent 3 years at a learning center. Huh? I did? DJ Real? Interesting. News to me. Do you wish there were more fast food places that serve things like ramen and pho? I do. Yeah. I'm not a big ramen fan, but I did like pho when I had it, and I think I would like fancy ramen too if I'd ever had it. So yeah, I would like it if more fast food restaurants served Asian cuisine in general. I think it'd be interesting to see a lot more because they could do it. Like a lot of Asian street food would translate well to fast food. Let's see. Moe's never had it. Noodles never had it. Panda Express I have had, but not enough times to give it a really good rating. I feel like I'm tentatively going to rate it here, right? Because I have had enough Panda Express to make me feel reasonably confident putting it in C, but not enough to know whether it deserves below that or above that. Does anybody else want to make an argument for it? You never had Jersey Mike's? No, I've never had Jersey Mike's. I've never been near a Jersey Mike's when I had both money to get fast food and a desire to eat like that kind of food. But at the same time, nobody ever explained to me that Jersey Mike's has a grill that you can get like hot stuff there. And my main problem with places like Subway is that they really only have one hot sandwich. And for me, I'm just not a huge fan of cold foods, unless it's like a dessert. Maybe that's an autism thing. Who knows? Panera Bread. I used to live next to a Panera Bread. I've had it a few times. It's not that good. Panera Bread is fucking talked about like it's amazing, but it's not. It's alright. It's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. C tier. And do I have to listen to any arguments against it? Does anybody else like Panera Bread enough to argue for its placement somewhere else? They got Philly cheesesteaks and stuff. They're good, just super overpriced. Yeah, well, them being overpriced was probably another reason why, when I was traveling, none of my road dogs ever suggested it as a place we should go. You guys hold on for 1 second. I'm going to go refill my drink. Damn it. I'm going to go refill my drink. And, yeah, I'm going to go refill my drink. I don't know what else I was going to say there. But let's see. I'll leave you guys with... Let's see. I think I have a little thing here that tells you guys, be right back. Be right back. Let's see here. Try any of these. Hold on. Let's see here. Alrighty. Welcome. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're back. Let's do it. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so Papa John's. I will tell you what. Papa John's used to be some of the best pizza there was. Then at some point, Papa John stopped giving a shit. And ever since then, it's been garbage. So I'm afraid the Papa John's is going to have to go somewhere not very good. I'm like C tier maybe. I mean, it's not, I don't feel like it's as bad as Burger King, but I kind of feel like Burger King deserves an F tier, and like maybe Papa John's deserves D tier. Because Papa John's has just not been good the last few times I've had it. Does anybody else want to make an argument for it? Alrighty. Panera is good, but half a sandwich and a small soup isn't worth like $23. I agree. Panera is definitely overpriced. Alrighty. So, um, PDQ, I don't even know what that is. Poultry done quick, I don't even know. Penn Station, never been. Pizza Hut, never been. No, I'm just kidding. I've been to Pizza Hut. Let's see. Pizza Hut is so location dependent. If you have a sucky Pizza Hut, the Pizza Hut's gonna be garbage, and the food's gonna suck, and it's gonna suck, and it's everything's bad. It's gonna suck. But if you have a good location, Pizza Hut can legitimately be delicious. So I feel like, but it's also kind of pricey these days, dog. It's kind of pricey. C tier is kind of what I'm feeling. Does anybody else have a different feeling about it? Does anybody else have a different feeling about Pizza Hut? Because I feel like it deserves its C spot. I feel like it's too expensive to justify being brought up the tiers because of its affordability, and it's too lackluster, unimpressive to deserve a higher placement on the list merely because of its quality. So I feel like C tier is about where it deserves to be. I feel like putting it any higher is an insult to the restaurants it would be around. Like, I don't think Pizza Hut is as good as Jimmy John's. Like, let me just think about it this way. Would I rather have Pizza Hut or Little Caesars? Probably Little Caesars. Would I rather have Pizza Hut or Five Guys? Five Guys, no fucking competition. In-N-Out, no competition. Culver's, no competition. See, like, there's just nowhere else it fits. Alrighty. Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Popeyes, I think, is S tier because they have the best bone-in fast food chicken. There is no better bone-in fast food chicken than that which you will get from a Popeye store. You will not find its like. So I'm going to say Popeyes deserves an S tier. What do you guys think? People out there in the chat. So now we're about to get into a whole bunch of ones that I don't know. Okay, so I don't know about Portillo's and I don't know about Potbelly. I do know about Qdoba. Qdoba's okay. We don't have any other Mexican joints in B, and I think Qdoba deserves at least a B tier if it deserves anything. So I think B tier is okay. I've definitely had Qdoba and been unimpressed, but I've also had Qdoba and thought, that was actually a pretty filling, pretty delicious kind of meal. So I'll say, that's not a bad placement for Qdoba. Quiznos. Oh man, I've had Quiznos, but it's been so long. I don't remember what Quiznos is like. Toasty. I'm assuming it's good, but I can't remember. I don't even think they exist anymore, do they? Let's see. Never been to Roy Rogers. Sbarro. I've had Sbarro pizza in like gas stations and shit. And it's okay. Now maybe we'll put it down in C tier. I don't think it's that great, but it's alright. Damn, there's like no chat activity right now. That is wild. There's like nothing going on for me to respond to, which is so unusual for me because normally that's like what I'm kind of like looking forward to, I'm like looking for that. But they literally are not saying a goddamn thing on either one. Literally. How weird is that? Holy shit, how many corpo chain feed stations are there in America? Way more than this. This is just a small sampling of the overall list. Schlotsky's, never had it. So, to Winston's point here, look at all these. Look at all these right here. All of this shit is stuff I've just never had. It's in America, been there my whole life, and I've never had it. Just like think about it. Think about the calories that represents. Think about all the force of effort, all the money, everything that goes into all this shit that just by chance of circumstance, I haven't had any of these. Just think about that. Isn't that wild? And look how many we have left yet. Okay, so Shake Shack, never had it. Sheetz is fucking top. Sheetz is an actual gas station, but it's got some of the best fucking it's got the best gas station food out there. I would like, you could make an argument that Casey's is better because their pizza is better, but none of their other items is as good, Like, any random food item from Sheetz is going to beat any random food item from Casey's. So Sheetz has to be up there. Sheetz is fucking delicious. And they've got this little robotic fryer that fries things for them, so they're always fried perfectly. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish Sheets would come down south. Skyline chili, never had it. Sonic I've had Sonic a lot. Let's see here. Sonic is good, but does it deserve an A spot? I don't think it does, man. I feel like Sonic's burgers are on par with Carl's Jr. Its Coney's might be deserving of A tier, but that's just one item. I feel like, man. Then again, though, Sonic does have some really good mozzarella sticks, and they've got some good chicken tenders. They've got like a chicken tender sandwich, and that's really good. And they've got like a fried chicken sandwich. They've got all these burgers and drinks. Oh, you know what? Sonic deserves an A tier. I'd be betraying them, dude. I used to work for Sonic, and I fucking love Sonic. So we're gonna put it in A tier. It deserves it. We don't have nearly enough things in D and F tier though. Like Dairy Queen is D tier. Fuck it. Dairy Queen is D tier. It is not fucking C tier. And IHOP is fucking D tier too. Steak and Shake. Alrighty. Steak and Shake is... Oh, man. Steak and Shake is good. I've got a lot of good memories with Steak and Shake. So you know what? I'm going to say B tier. Does anybody else want to make an argument for it not being in B tier? Does anybody else want to make an argument for it not being in B tier? Because I think Steak and Shake is okay in B tier. Alrighty. Subway. C tier. Subway is garbage. I mean, it's not garbage. I've been calling everything garbage. I gotta stop that. I gotta cut that out. But Subway is not really renowned for their super high quality ingredients, and that does not endear them to me. They're also not really a place where you can get that much variety. Like, you can get any sandwich you want toasted at Subway, but they don't really have any, like, what I would consider hot sandwiches. Like, they do, but they don't. The only one they have is the meatball marinara, because, like, they keep the meatballs hot, as far as I know. At least I think they do. I really don't know that for sure, though. Maybe the meatballs are actually kept cold until they heat the sandwich up. I don't actually know that. I really don't know. But other than that one, I can't think of any sandwiches from Subways that I really, really, really like. So I think Subway might actually be D tier now that I think about it. You know what? I'm just trying to be nice to people when I put it in C tier. That shit's D tier, dog. Subway is not S tier, Graham Flies. Subway is not S tier. It's not S tier. There's so many. Look, Panera fucking bread is better than Subway. Fucking Jimmy John's is way better than Subway. Freaking Arby's is better than Subway. All of them sell sandwiches and they're all better than Subway, in my opinion. Anyway, Swenson's never been. Taco Bell never been. No, I'm just kidding. I've been to Taco Bell. I think Taco Bell might deserve B tier because it is super affordable, but it's kind of trash. Not gonna lie, like there's nothing really special about Taco Bell. It is satisfying. You know what though? I think I might be doing Taco Bell a little dirty. I think it might deserve a little bit of A-tier representation. Because I tell you what, Taco Bell is nothing special. Very rarely do they come out with something that's a real flavor bomb, right? Every so often they've got those little chicken cheese empanadas or whatever. But for the most part, Taco Bell is a pretty basic bitch kind of restaurant. But that's kind of what you're looking for if you're like high at 3 a.m. in the morning, or you're drunk and you just really need something to put some food on your stomach, and you want something that's going to taste good and entice you to eat enough of it to not make you sick. Taco Bell's good for that. It just is. Perhaps one of the best restaurants for that. So I guess you have to put Taco Bell in A tier for that. It's the vibes, though. You say that, Graham Flies, but I don't think Subway's vibes are that good either. Let's see here. Taco Cabana, never had it. Torchy's Tacos, never had it. Let's just get rid of the ones we've never had at this point. Wingstop, never had it. Wings Over. Huh? Wings Over, never had it. Let's see. Never had Wiener Schnitzel, and I never had Wawa. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remaining ones that I have had, and we will go through these. So far, this is the tier list as it exists. We've only got one in F. You're doubting all the never hads? Why would I lie? Man, is that a picture of you, dog? Man, what a hideous looking motherfucker. Holy shit, that was scary to look at. Anyway, so Waffle House. Let's see here. You know, I don't know how I could fucking bear to put Waffle House anywhere but S tier. It's just too fucking delicious and it's too consistent. Waffle House is delicious everywhere you go. Everywhere I've ever been to get Waffle House has been yummy, and it's also infinitely customizable. If you want them to do your food a specific way, you can just ask them to do your food a specific way. So I would say Waffle House easily deserves an S tier spot. Easily earns it. And then we've got Wendy's, who, you know, I think we should put her in B tier, honestly. Because I feel like she's at least as good as Steak and Shake, but I've also had quite a bit of garbage Wendy's in my life. And that makes me feel like Wendy's is very time and staffing dependent. And I don't like that kind of detracts from the overall quality that can be said of a restaurant, because like part of the magic of creating a good chain restaurant is creating a formula that can be easily replicated. It's hard to fuck up. I don't know that Wendy's has managed to do that as well as some of these other places like Taco Bell, A&W's, Arby's, Culver's. I think Wendy's is not bad enough to deserve a spot next to fucking KFC, but it's also not delicious enough, I think, to deserve a spot next to A&W, Culver's, or Little Caesars. 2, 3 left. Whataburger. Whataburger is good, but it's not that good. It's at least as good as Wendy's, though. Wendy's is either good or bad. It all depends on who's making the food that day. Yeah, and that's kind of one of my criticisms of it. Like, if your formula can be fucked up so easily by just having the wrong staff members on staff that day, that does not indicate high marks to me. So now we've got White Castle and Zaxby's. Okay, so let's see here. So White Castle is, I think, the best of the weird little slider restaurants. I'm gonna risk putting it in A tier, because honestly, like, these are all supposed to be my top restaurants, And these are all restaurants that I fucking adore. Literally, any of these, I am happy to see any of these being discussed as opportunities for us to go. So I feel like, like White Castle, it's not for everybody, but dude, I love it. I love the flavor of the little sliders and the steam cooked and all that, and the onions all throughout the beef, and it just, I like them. I like them. I like putting a little bit of that hot mustard on them and going to town on them bitches. I like their crinkle cut fries. They're one of the only places that serves crinkle cut fries where I actually like them. And I like their sides too. They've got like mozzarella sticks if you want them. They've got like the little chicken finger sticks or chicken fries or whatever they're called that are pretty good. They've got a couple of different things that I think are pretty tasty that are on the menu that aren't just their normal White Castle burgers. But even the White Castle burgers just by themselves, pretty fucking delicious in my mind. I like them. White Castle is diarrhea inducing? Yeah, well, so is Taco Bell. So, with that in mind, I'm saying it's perfect right next to Taco Bell. Girl, you gotta try Jersey Mike's S tier sandwiches. I guess I'll try them at some point because I have not tried them yet. And as of right now, I don't think, I can comment on them fairly. Wendy deserves A tier for the 32-ounce Frosty for $2.99 alone. Man, no. It's too employee dependent, man. It's too employee dependent. Right on, Kenny. Good to know. Let's see here. Last we've got Zaxby's. This is the last thing on the fucking fast food tier list, you guys. Holy shit. Zaxby's, man. I'm gonna say Zaxby's is C tier, and we're gonna put Sparrow down on D tier. I know a lot of people love it, but D tier doesn't. It's not fleshed out enough. We can't have that can't happen. So Zaxby's, I would say Zaxby's is at least as good as Pizza Hut, Panera Bread, and everything else. In fact, it's a little better usually. Like Zaxby's is not for everybody, but if you like chicken and you like fries, you'll probably dig Zaxby's. It's basically a Chick-fil-A competitor. And I don't think it's as good as Chick-fil-A is, but it's got its own flavor profile going on, and it's pretty yummy. You know what? B tier. B tier. I just decided. What do you think of Cookout? I've never ever had it, so that's why I had to put it in the never had category. So, let's go through the fucking tier list. So, in S tier, for my fast food tier list, I've got Chick-fil-A, Domino's Pizza, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Popeyes, Sheetz, Waffle House, and that makes up the S tier. So those are the best restaurants in America, insofar as I'm concerned. The best chain restaurants, are those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 7 restaurants. And then bringing up the next cadre with the A tier is A&W, Arby's, Culver's, Five Guys, In-N-Out, Little Caesars, Sonic, Taco Bell, and White Castle. Those I think are some of the best restaurants in America. Not the best, but they are among the best. They walk in their periphery, right? Then in the B tier, these are good restaurants, good options to go out to eat, especially if you haven't had them in a while. And B tier is composed of Carl's Jr., Checkers, Denny's, Jimmy John's, Long John Silver's, Qdoba, Steak and Shake, Wendy's, Whataburger, Zaxby's, and that makes up the B tier. What is my Sonic order? Because we just went over this one, I will go. So let's see. I'm gonna get a foot-long chili cheese coney meal with fries instead of tots. I'm gonna get that with a 32-ounce cherry limeade or a 32-ounce sweet tea, one way or the other. Let me think here. I'm also going to get I'm going to do a medium order of mozzarella sticks. And if I'm really hungry and if I've got somebody I can share the rest of them with, I'll get a little baggie of the chicken tenders. I'm just saying now, Skyline Chili, hella slaps. I've never had it. But for the C tier, which are restaurants that you're not disappointed if your family says you're having it for dinner, you're like, okay, that's all right. That is Church's, KFC, Panda Express, Panera Bread, and Pizza Hut. And that concludes C tier. With D tier, you're getting into the things where it's like, oh, so that's what we're eating, huh? Kind of territory. And that is Papa John's, Dairy Queen, IHOP, Subway, and Sparrow. And in F tier, which is the like, no, can we please not? Do we have to go? Is Burger King. The only fast food restaurant that could not convince me to put it any higher than F tier was Burger King. Hell yeah, I like their tots. Never tried their fries. Their fries are fucking better than their tots, in my opinion. Their tots are good. But I find tots to be kind of a, I don't know, a little bit of a juvenile kind of side. So I just like getting the fries because I feel like a little bit more adult eating fries rather than tots. I feel like a child eating a handful of tater tots. Like, what am I, 10? Am I sitting at the lunch table? You afraid I'm going to choke on the length of the french fry? Papa's always in the house. Yeah, exactly. Well, we're getting a Popeyes this month. Is there anything you'd recommend to order first? Oh, dude. So you're getting a Popeyes. Is there anything to recommend you order first? Yeah, order a 3-piece meal and a biscuit. Literally. Just, like, if you don't mind bone-in chicken, if you're okay with bone-in chicken, then get you a 3-piece and a biscuit. And for your sides, if you get 2 sides, get red beans and rice and mashed potatoes and gravy. Those are just so fucking delicious. All of this is very carb rich and everything, but they're so fucking good. If you really insist on getting a vegetable, then you can get coleslaw instead of one of those. But they've got red beans and rice. Let's see. Well, let me go through all the different sides that they offer. Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, red beans and rice, green beans, I think. Cajun fries. But the red beans and rice and the mashed potatoes are the best sides at Popeyes, easily, hands down. A gimmick of sorts. Give me some of your fries. Give me some of your tots. No, I don't want to give you my tots. My tots. Sounds good. I'll have to remember that. Thanks. Yeah, 100%. You guys want to take a look at some Popeyes since we're done with this tier list? Let's take a look. Popeyes. Let's take a look at some Popeyes food. Popeyes food. Let's just take a look. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find some images of some Popeyes for you. So, let's see here. Find a restaurant, catering, gift card, Cajun turkey. Huh? Okay. Let's see here. I need to find. I'm not gonna do that. I want to pull up my shit. Menu, there it is on the bottom. So let's look at this. Streamer bundles. What? Huh? What? Since when do they have this? When is this a thing? Oh my god, y'all. They got streamer bundles. I've never heard of any of these people, but whatever. Senna bundle? What's in the Senna bundle? So what's got the Senna bundle? Okay, so duo classic chicken sandwiches paired with honey boneless wings, served alongside Cajun fries and creamy mac and cheese. That is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot of food. Dude, that is a lot of food. That is so much food. Okay, what does this girl want? This is just the same thing. Oh no, one of them's spicy, one of them's not. Okay, I get it. Yeah. What does Tori want? Okay. You can buy a streamer in a bundle? I know, that's what I was thinking. I would get Taco Bell, but the one in town is extra bad. Yeah, extra bad Taco Bell is a particularly horrible curse. So this one doesn't look too bad. Alright, streamer bundles then. Delicious. Okay, let's see here though. Signature chicken. So yeah, let's see. 3-piece chicken signature deal. So you get 3 pieces of our signature chicken marinated in our traditional savory Louisiana herbs and seasonings and battered up in our crisp, crunchy. What? That doesn't tell me what I get with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So for some reason, it won't just let me show you, but here's the sides. So here's all the sides they offer. You got cheesy bites, which looks fucking delicious. Basically fried cheese curds with marinara sauce. I wonder how the marinara is. You got Cajun rice, which is basically just dirty rice. If you've never had dirty rice, it's really delicious spiced rice with some ground beef in there usually sometimes. It's just, ground beef and ground chicken. Yeah. So delicious, beefy, chickeny, dirty rice. Then you got home style mac and cheese, which looks amazing. And that's got real butter and cream topped with shredded cheese and baked until golden brown. Cajun fries, that one's self-explanatory. And then you got mashed potatoes with Cajun gravy. Red beans and rice, which is fucking amazing and delicious, like I said. Smooth red beans served with seasoned rice. And it is fucking delicious. Don't let them tell you otherwise. The jalapeno pepper. I didn't know that they had jalapeno peppers just by themselves, actually. That's interesting to me. Anyway, and the biscuits. One warm buttermilk biscuit. Yeah, the biscuits are one of the best things about Popeyes, honestly. And because, like, the biscuits are super moist, super buttery, super delicious. So definitely try out their biscuits if you get a chance. Their mac and cheese is to die for. I haven't had it in so long, I would not know whether to back you up or to disagree. Oh! Oh! So, I think I need a smoke break. But I'm going to bring you guys with me. At least I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can. Sorry, give me just 1 second. Do 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 do. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can log into StreamYard with my phone, and then let me see here. Because if I can log in with my phone and join the studio with my phone, right? Into the studio. This is gonna be great. Nice.
Oh, and I can even
see the thing.
Okay. Well, that was fucked up. Okay. Okay. So you guys can hear me and see me on here now. All right. Cool. Yay. Phoebe's good at using technology. Double Phoebe. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that tells me that it's working correctly. I just need to take this off, okay? And then everything will work good. I just gotta... Hello, may I speak with Phoebe, please? Yes, you're speaking with her. Anyway, I'm gonna go outside. We're gonna have a smoke, and then we're gonna come back in here, and we're gonna cover the rest of our content. Are you guys ready for that? Okay, let's go. very ret and waning. It's very ret and waning. Ret and waney. Yeah. Okay. Remember when you talked shit to me for an opinion, called your entire chat thread names, and then I got moderated for saying no one cares? The lib movement at its finest. No, I get the distinct impression that the only one who remembers that is you, friend. The day I visited your village was the biggest day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday. The moment I entered your life was the biggest moment of yours. For me, it was Tuesday. Alrighty, let's get our smoke on, if we may. Here we go. Step one we'll need. Nice flag, that your whole identity? No. Interestingly enough, it's not. In a 2-hour live stream, that's actually the first time the flag's been shown. Is your whole personality finding random live streams to talk shit on while having a fake Pikachu face as your profile picture? Is that your whole life and personality? Because that's what it kind of seems like based on the output that you put in here in chat. Kind of seems like you're just a shit-talking little fuckweasel. To me. My uninformed opinion. You know, I call people fuckweasels, but I don't think I've ever established what the fuck that actually means. Oh, look at that keef. Oh, man. If you guys could see the amount of keef I got. Alrighty. No! When we get back in, we've got some corrupt cops content to look at, as well as a New Year's Eve message from Reddit. Want to take a look at that because I think you guys are going to get a kick out of it. It'll be pretty funny. We've also got some corrupt, awful, no good cops to take a look at and enrage ourselves with. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. Every single time you hit that like button, it's going to change to the stream out to even more people. It's your good quality. If you're being touched by increasing the number of people engaged in the chat. Just got a little notification that said 3 Georgians win the lottery. Like, well, I guess it does happen. Yeah. It's interesting to me, though, that it always becomes news of some kind, even if it's just like little local news and shit. It's like, well, yeah, if you've got a lottery, somebody's going to have to win it eventually. Otherwise, the validity of the lottery is called into question. You have to let somebody win it. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When you're miles away from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When you're miles away from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. I go to the Pete Seeger concert. It sure gets me singing those songs. What? How does it go? I can't remember. Man, I am being so boring right now, but ultimately I think it's because I've accustomed myself to like looking for the chat for like a lot of input and shit. You know, I kind of just like sit here and then respond to what the chat says, but you know, sometimes it would behoove me to just talk on my own for a little while and just say my own thoughts on shit, you know? And I do that sometimes. A lot of times the chat will cause me to go off on some rant that I go off on for 15 minutes, and all they said was like 15 words about some only slightly related topic. So it's not like I don't have that capacity, but I feel like sometimes I forget to do that at crucial moments where I really need to just start gallivanting about something, you know, start ranting about some such or some odd, like the plant in my room, or the general feeling of malaise that I have about this year. Well, not malaise, I guess. The general feeling of doom that I have about this year. I think a lot of shit's gonna happen, because every fucking year I've expected it to be the year that things cool off a little bit, and every year things have just gotten more intense, and I feel like this is gonna be another year like that. But maybe out of that intensity, out of all this turmoil, as Henry Kissinger once said, we can build some kind of new system, some kind of improvement. You know, like if we win big in the midterms with independent third-party movements and independent Democrats and things like that, we could really see some kind of reversal to a lot of policies that we currently are fighting tooth and nail, like as a people, to have our politicians actually reflect the will of the people on. They just don't want to do it because the Democrats are just as bought and paid for as anybody else is. But, you know, we have an opportunity during these midterms to ally ourselves with independent parties, with third-party movements, and with people that are critical of the DNC and the establishment. And if we can get enough of those people to positions of prominence and power, then things will start to change alongside that. And just as a natural consequence. Oh, nice. That's cool. They have made StreamYard more useful on mobile. Interesting. So, can I change my layout from here? No, but I can put the banner up. Nice. I haven't had the banner going all stream. Oh, dude, I can do so much from here. What? Teleprompter? Huh? What? Displayer notes as a scrolling overlay on screen visible only to you. Oh my god, that's so useful. Oh my god. When I can afford it, I need to start paying for StreamYard Premium again. That is so fucking cool. I went da 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 da. I need to get all the melons that are in here. There's some like gourds and shit that are in here. And I don't think they're supposed to be in here for them to hollow out and become gourd-like. I think they're just in here for storage. So I really need to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with all these gourds. I can't believe nothing else is happening in chat. Like, what the fuck is going on? Have I just killed the stream through sheer incompetence? Is that the problem? Am I the problem? Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies? Probably. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Pink Fur left and everybody else left. Everybody done gone. Where'd everybody go? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Out there, out there, out Yeah. Sorry, I just got lost in thought, like completely lost in thought, live on the internet. Nice. I'm doing. Doing so good. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Yay! It's allegedly Lisa. Yay! Finally, someone besides myself. I've been sitting here in fucking obscurity, not knowing what to do or what direction to go or anything else. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I'm so glad there's someone else in chat. I get fucking self-conscious, man. I'm like, what? Am I just like not entertaining enough? Am I not, making enough of a fool of myself? What's the problem? And it sucks, because you should never get self-conscious when you're doing a job like this. You're supposed to believe in yourself. You're supposed to fucking believe. Lol. Yeah. Lol. Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Shall old acquaintance be forgot and never thought upon? Shall old acquaintance be forgot in the days of old lang syne? It's the only New Year's song I know. I guess I also know. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm here for it regardless. Nice, yeah. I'm here for your presence, regardlessly, or allegedly, Lisa. Regardlessly. Oh man, I am manic as fuck. I have the desire to do things, but I'm not good enough at steep and fucking keeping myself from getting fucking viewer reported. So I feel like I'm probably, toiling in obscurity. I don't know. I can't exactly tell. I don't know. Okay, is the view count really 7 across both streams? The fuck was that? Thought I heard a cat, but it's just a fucking stream doing its little song. No, I was afraid of something like that, but no, Lisa. Nope. We do have a train coming, though. Train! You probably have ghosts. Yeah, probably. Ow. Weird sounds, man. I don't know. Man. Sometimes I just have, like, I don't know what to call it, like freeze up. I'm just like, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? Too many different things. Fuck it, the train is what I'm thinking about, so I'm going to talk about that. Trains are cool, but I really wish we'd change how we do trains here in America. I really do. Number one, I feel like we should be trying to eliminate level crossings to the best of our ability. They're stupid. They're just dumb. They're flatly dumb. Like, in most cases. I feel like there are very few instances where you absolutely could not, build some kind of accommodation that would allow a bridge. Like, okay, if you've got a level crossing like where I'm at, right, where you've got a house right up next to it, where you're going to destroy their driveway and take up a bunch of their land if you just build it right there. But what if you've got unoccupied land on the other side of it, on both sides of the railroad, and on the other side of the road? Well, then you could fucking do a little curve around and use that to build up the space and go over it with a bridge, and there you go. No more level crossing. Doesn't mean you have to completely tear up the level crossing either. You can just block it off with some bollards that could be removed at a later date if you ever had to take the bridge out of service for replacement or repair. I don't know why, like, projects like this aren't being adopted and researched, because honestly, it's kind of fucking stupid that we have to deal with so many level crossings in American cities and its rural areas. There's some places where it doesn't make a difference. There's nobody nearby. The road is so seldom traveled that it's fucking whatever. And then there's some places where, man, it kind of fucking makes a difference. So I wish that like we were thinking about, but we're not even thinking about infrastructure projects like that here like in America. Have you noticed how much of Donald Trump's rhetoric, and how much, not even Trump's rhetoric really, but how much of the right wing's rhetoric, Trump's too, but I'm just saying the right wing broadly has this problem. They all have this infection. They can't stop talking about what's fucked up about America. They can't stop talking about all the flaws and all the bad things and all the things that they just can't help because Biden, and they're so defeatist. They've got no vision. Because they don't want to take the country forward. Like, they don't want to take the country forward, and they profit off of it getting more fucked up. So, but they also have like this populist kind of bent to their messaging now. So they have to fucking cop to the fact that things suck, but they can't blame themselves, and they can't offer a new vision. They can't ape the fucking Democrats' rhetoric when it comes to social programs, because they've spent the last 50 fucking years decrying social programs. In fact, they've spent the last 70 or 80 years decrying social programs. So what are they going to do now? Suddenly be for them? No, they can't. They've got no option left but to, even while they're in power, to continue to sow distrust and hatred between the population. How about the even more fucked up left? Yeah, that's a good way to subvert having to account for your own party's mistakes, right? Just put it back on me. Oh, the left is so fucked up. How dare you talk about the right? Good way to sidestep the criticism that I just made of the right-wing movement. You guys have no vision. Who are you talking to? You, apparently, aviation. Man, you got real pissed off once I started mentioning the right wing, didn't you, bud? You got real pissed off, huh? Oh, man. You're so salty. You cannot argue with this. If you could, you would be. Instead, you've got nothing but ad hominem attacks, because you have no answer to the fact that the right-wing movement has no ideas. Your only idea is everything sucks. And anybody but us that says everything sucks even worse. That's the entire conservative American mindset now. Everything fucking sucks. The only way it can be is to suck. So scared? I ain't scared of shit, bitch. I'm on here online. What do you mean I'm scared? Sitting here making a fucking live stream with my real fucking face. I could be some kind of generic fucking animated VTuber or some bullshit if I wanted to be. I'm not. I just want my country to not turn into Russia or North Korea. What the fuck makes you think I want to turn America into Russia or North Korea? When did I advocate for that? Do you think Russia and North Korea have socialism? They don't. North Korea is like a single, like a single source of power authoritarian dictatorship, which is about as fucking far from socialism as you can get. He's literally the one dude that has power in that country is the fattest motherfucker in that country. Everybody else is kept like rice and beans skinny. And Russia is basically a one-party oligarchic kind of state, like a state capitalist kind of, not even state capitalist really. They're like a mixed market economy with heavy authoritarian rule, primarily through an oligarchy. So neither of them are socialist. Something throat. Hate it. Sorry about that, guys. Sure, that was really attractive. I didn't get an argument back from Aviator, but I'm probably not going to. So it's just like, once again, no ideas. Just a generic, vague complaint about the direction they think people want to take America. Just a fear about where America's going to go that is not even predicated on real life. They think Democrats are socialists. They think socialists are communists. They think communists are far-right authoritarians. I'm not saying there's nobody on the right wing that doesn't have any ideas, or that has some ideas. They seem very few and far between. Certainly none of them in the halls of power. All you guys have is a generic statement in the direction in which you think it's being taken. Move on. Suggest the topic, Aviator. Ask me something. You're sitting in chat and listening, ask me something. Fuck. All right, now we are going to return inside. Move on to some different kinds. You sure are looking good. Okay. Don't worry, folks. We'll be back.
Everybody, I am back. I am back with 6 viewers, but that's okay. That's alright, you know? That's just the way it is sometimes. My phone got rained on, so now I have to wipe it off. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm just gonna make sure of something real quick. Whatever. Anyway. So. Now we're going to move on to a New Year's message from a user on Reddit whose name is Jovan Konstantinovic. 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 Get out of here. Okay, so let's do this again. I didn't give you guys proper introduction or context, but I don't think you need it. This is really all you need, you know? I'll put it up like that much volume. Yes. Yes. Welcome 2026. Welcome everybody. Okay. That one was fucking hilarious. And I meant to show you guys that the other day, but I did not because I'm a dumbass. Okay. Now we're going to get into the shitty old cops segment, but I'm going to warn you guys this first video is really fucked up. Really quite fucked up. And very nightmarish. So, let's, I suppose, get right into it. This shit made me want to cry. Okay, let's see if we can't make this bigger.
Which arm are you releasing, Sven?
Left.
Left? Okay, left.
Be left.
Alright. It's off.
Okay. You ready?
Which one is it? Okay.
Stop resisting.
Oh man, now it's gonna glitch out. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Fucking computer's being slow. God damn it. Okay, so what he's doing here is like called in the normal people world, like, you know, in the world of people that are not monsters, it's called punching someone who's constrained in a restraint chair repeatedly for no good reason. But in officer speak, this would be called pain compliant.
All right. It's off. You ready? Which one is it? Okay.
So he doesn't appear to do anything there. I can't see him doing anything. Maybe he's doing something, and I'm just not getting a clear look at it. But it doesn't look like he did a goddamn
Stop
thing.
resisting. Stop resisting.
He's getting punched over and over again.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Okay.
Like, what the fuck was that? He's in a restraint chair. That's what this device is called. And, like, it looks like he's half secured in it. That's an arm. So he's got one arm free.
Let me know when the next
Or
one.
did they just put that arm
Which one
in
is it?
restraint?
Okay.
Yeah, so they got that arm fit. What the fuck? Why are they punching him? Like, they've already got his neck restrained. You can already see. Like, look. They've got the neck restraint secured,
Alright.
which basically means they got him secured.
It's off. You ready? Which one is it? Okay.
Like, that doesn't, like, what the fuck?
Stop
How
resisting. Stop resisting.
did,
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I don't even think that this dude is in the right, like, I don't even know if he's in his right mind. He seems like he might be, you know, like mental illness might be involved or something. Like, what the, can someone please explain what the fuck is going on in this video to me? Please? Is that possible? Let's see what the comments say. Yeah, he looks mentally challenged. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. I fucking hate it. Yeah, I mean, everybody is agreeing, but I'm really, like, the only consistent thing I'm seeing in the comments is, yeah, that's fucked up. It is fucked up. Like, every part of this is wrong. Like, you don't need to deliver pain compliance to a person who's already restrained in a fucking chair with the neck strap on, and it looks like the neck strap is on.
Which one is it? Okay.
Or no, they're shoulder straps. It's not a neck strap, it's shoulder straps. So yeah, like, those are on, and he's not.
Which one is it? Okay.
Yeah, he's not doing shit.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
He moved a little bit, dude. What the fuck, man? That is awful. Okay, well, moving on to the next one. Oh shit. So when I went looking for this content like 2 or 3 days ago, I noticed a surprising trend. Well, I guess it shouldn't have been that surprising to me, but I noticed a trend that a lot of what I was seeing was anti-Israel or pro-Palestine protesters getting their asses beat by German police, by Israeli police, just etc., etc. Just fucking time and time again. It was the majority of the cop-related videos that I found. So this is like a, it's kind of like a dual anti-Israel / anti-cop segment. So let's just see what happens here. Okay, I didn't audio. There we go. I'm in the wrong content position too. That'll probably help things a little bit. Let's see if I can't make this look any better. No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. I wish it would look better like that, but it doesn't. don't think there's any other way I can make it look better either. Sadly, other than theater mode, I guess I could do that. That's not really the best. That's not really the best, is it? Damn, why is it like that? It really won't let me. It won't let me go any smaller than that. It won't let me extend it farther. That's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty, well, whatever. Alrighty. Yeah, so once again, pain compliance being used on a dude who seems to be just covering himself up. Like, I don't know what the fuck that's being done for. People just being shipped off in vans. Does this motherfucker really need 5 deep? Like, do they really need to be on him 5 deep? Like, is that really 100% necessary?
Let them do whatever they want. Open his eyes.
Yeah, so he's literally not resisting. He's saying, let them do whatever they want. This is, I mean, he's right. It is honestly a better look. Like, you can't get better publicity than this if you're a protest movement. And, you know, like, I guess we should be glad that, that remains true, if nothing else.
More harder. More harder. Let's do it more harder. Moulin.
Hier. Mach mal jetzt so. Da bitte raus. Da hier raus.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me lower my music here.
Hey!
He called him something about a pig. He said something about a pig. What are you trying to show me? Can anyone else understand what he's saying a little bit better? I can't. Something about a pig.
Alle zurück! Nicht nötig!
Yeah, what the fuck did people do? Like, how? What did there? Is there some kind of explanation for this shit? Surely there's got to be, right? Surely there's got to be. Yes, maybe. So there was a lot of cop activity actually going on internationally, and one of the ones that happened was a brutal arrest in Ukraine, at least according to this. Let's see what we got here. No, does it look like I took 2 years of German in high school? I mean, I did, but I don't speak German. I actually do speak a little bit, but not enough to catch what that old guy was saying. It sounded like he said. It sounded like he might have said, "Der ist eine Schweine, ja." Let me see if that would mean what I think it would mean. Let me do a quick search. Okay, I might. Damn, I already clicked off of it, but I think he might have been saying, "Du bist ein Schwein, ja." Oh my God! Here's what he was saying. He was saying, "Du bist alle Schweine." He was saying, "Du bist alle Schweine, ja." You're all pigs, aren't you? That's what he was saying. Holy shit. Okay, so this is a brutal arrest in Ukraine. That's the only context I got for it. Let me see, actually, if there's anything else in the Reddit post. Brutal arrest of alleged Russian collaborators by the Ukrainian Security Service of Ukraine in Dnipropetrovsk. Oh, man, okay. Dnipropetrovsk. Never mind. If it was a Persian name, I would be okay with it. If it was an Arabic name, I'd be okay with it. If it was a Spanish name, I'd be okay with it. But Dnipropetrovsk, I hope that's relatively correct. So these are alleged Russian collaborators. And I guess if you're alleged to have collaborated with Ukraine, or I'm sorry, if you're alleged to have collaborated with Russia, I guess that excuses giving you horrible blows to the head. That's just gruesome. That's just absolutely grim. Oh my goodness. That dude doesn't even look alive anymore. Oh fuck, I don't even know if I should have shown that on YouTube, honestly. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no excuse for this kind of shit. I mean, like, this is like, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do some quick research on the field, okay? Research as we're going along here. Is a okay, so yeah, I was right. If the battle is ended and the enemy soldier is clearly incapacitated and no longer a threat, then shooting or otherwise killing them later is considered a war crime. The Geneva Conventions require that all wounded and sick combatants, regardless of nationality, be treated humanely once they are no longer engaged in combat. This includes providing medical care and refraining from further attacks, which makes what we just saw here, this brutal kicking of a man who is clearly laying on the ground, out of the fight. I mean, these are war crimes we're seeing here, folks. I don't know how else to put it. Like, this is awful. How does someone possibly excuse this shit? Do they not have tasers in Ukraine? Country so broke they can't afford tasers now? Seems a little ridiculous to me personally. Oh, that was gruesome. Okay, well, now we've got another fucking... Yeah, so... let's see here. Let's do that, and then... So yeah, tensions rise as Berlin police intervene in pro-Palestine protests. So, let's see here. Tensions rose as police intervened during a pro-Palestine protest in Berlin, where demonstrators gathered outside of New Cologne City Hall, chanting their support of Gaza. Several protesters were detained. I believe this is a video from the same thing we were looking at before, but I believe that it's different angles. So, let's just see. I mean, this is really, like, not a good cut of it, and I wish I could make it bigger, but I don't think I can. I really don't think there's any meaningful way to make this any bigger for us all. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bigger for me now, but it's not probably any bigger for you guys. Fuck. Shit. You know? It is what it is, I guess. What the fuck? Hold on, is that cop? Is that like a recording rig? What the fuck? Are they doing interviews or something? What is... That is weird. Okay, yeah, that's a filming rig. That's a whole ass filming rig. Is there some reason why the German police would have a filming rig? Is that like common practice? Instead of having body cams, they've just got like a cameraman that's also a cop? Like, what is this guy's deal? What is his deal? Man with the camera. Cop with the camera, what is your deal? Oh, why? Like, content creator cop, you guys think? I don't know. I don't know what to think of that one. Either way, horrible, nightmarish cops doing horrible, nightmarish things in Germany. Officers brag about excessive force during protests. Oh, joy. Let's see here. Got to get it transferred over. Got to get it moved. Got to get it moved. Here we go. Let's see. Do that. Oh, man, I still fucked it up. Well, let's see here. I can go over here. And officers brag about excessive force. And we're actually getting to the end of our videos now. So, yeah. Officers brag about excessive force during protests. Okay, so let's go through this. I have not watched this one yet. Some of these I went through and looked at a little bit. Oh, okay. This one we get nice and get the whole angle of it. Hell yeah. Audio's nice and loud too.
Dude, I drove down the street. There was an unmarked state police cruiser. They were all fucking around. So I overcommit. Like, so I got the fucking Tremont Park, and I was in the middle of the fucking. So then I had to fucking keep coming. Fucking running. I'm fucking hitting people with the car. Did you hear me? I was like, get the fuck.
This thing is on. This thing is.
Oh, no, I know. What I'm saying is, though, they were in front, like, just, like, didn't hit anybody, like, just driving. They throwing shit.
Oh my
My
god.
windows were closed. The shit was coming in the fucking way. It was past you. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's crazy, dude. This thing just fucking went on automatic.
Huh?
This thing just went on fucking automatic.
Oh my god, what a fucking retard. I am fucking... Dude, that is hilarious. There's not even any comments on this, is there? Let me see. No comments on this, dude. What the fuck? Let me see if there's any comments on the original video. Are there any comments on the original video? 946 views. So let's see. Here. A Boston police sergeant was placed on administrative leave, and the department's Bureau of Professional Standards was ordered to investigate after a series of body camera videos taken during racial justice protests from summer 2020. The Appeal, which first published the videos, reported that the police officers were seen bragging about attacking protesters, targeting nonviolent demonstrators for violence and possible arrest, discussing arrest quotas and the use of cars as weapons, and multiple instances of excessive force and liberal use of pepper spray. As soon as these videos were brought to my attention, I immediately ordered my Bureau of Professional Standards to open and conduct a thorough and fair investigation into this matter and the totality of circumstances involved, Police Commissioner William Gross said in a statement. I have placed the sergeant involved in this incident on administrative leave, and I will take any additional action as necessary at the conclusion of the investigation, Gross stated. I want to encourage people to bring these matters to our attention so that we can investigate them appropriately. The videos were released to Attorney Carl Williams by the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office as part of discovery in a case he was working pro bono through the National Lawyers Guild, Williams told CNN in a phone interview. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. See, this is what a good pro bono lawyer will do for you if you've got a strong enough civil rights case. Man, this is fucking... Oh, shit. This needs to be... Yeah, man. Oh, this is crazy. So Williams told CNN he'd taken about eight cases of protesters who were arrested during a demonstration occurred from May 31 to June 1st in Boston. Video clip Williams sent to CNN was part of 70 hours of video released to him. Holy shit. Williams noted that the narrative the police had given of that night, which included claims that protesters went wild and looted stores in Boston, did not give the full scope of what actually happened. At the time, the Boston Police Department had announced the arrest of 53 individuals during protests that began on May 31 and spilled into the early morning hours of June 1st. It was not clear if they'd received any calls related to behavior by their officers at the time. Protesters, activists, organizers, Black Lives Matter folks were like, the police attacked us and they used weapons and they used advanced weapons and chemical weapons. Williams said, allegations of vehicle use. One body camera clip provided to CNN by Williams showed a sergeant bragging about his actions during the protest, including hitting people with his vehicle. The unidentified sergeant in the video, which was less than a minute long, was heard laughing and explaining to another officer how he hit protesters with a vehicle. He described using an unmarked state police cruiser to hit people who were nearby. I'm fucking hitting people with the car. He's heard saying, yeah, that's what we heard earlier. It was not clear at the time if the sergeant in the video provided to CNN was the same sergeant the police commissioner had placed on administrative leave. The criminal defense attorney in me says that as many counts of minimum assault battery with a dangerous weapon at the minimum. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So that is fucking wild. So now we've got a little more context for this shit. He's got an evil fucking laugh.
I drove down the street. There was an unmarked state police cruiser. They were all fucking around. So I overcommit. Like, so I got the fucking Tremont Park, and I was in the middle of fucking. So then I had to fucking keep coming. Fucking running. I'm fucking hitting people with the car. Did you hear me? I was like, get the fuck.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Did you hear me? You're getting all this, right, Bowie? Oh my god. Oh my dude. He's literally. Did you hear me?
So then I had to fucking keep coming. Fucking running. I'm fucking hitting people with the car. Did you hear me? I was like, get the fuck.
I'm hitting people with the car. Did you hear me? God, this dude is coked the fuck out. Oh my god, this dude is high out of his fucking mind. This dude is blasted. Look at his reaction once he realized it was all on camera. Dude, look at these cops. Every single one of them just heard that shit, and every single one of them knows that their body camera caught it.
This is on. This thing is.
Oh, no, I know. What I'm saying is, though, they were in front, like, just like.
See, now, oh, look at his fucking response, dude. He knows
Like, just driving. Oh, shit. My windows were closed. The shit was coming in the fucking window. It was piss.
Yeah, see, making up some kind of narrative about it now that he knows what he caught. Dude, look. Oh, look. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Look.
It was piss. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Crazy, dude.
He's shaking his head. He
This thing
knows.
just fucking went on automatically. This thing just went on fucking automatically.
He knows, dude. He knows his ass is grass. He knows his ass is so much grass. Well, we've got 2 more videos. 2 or 3 more videos. So let's see here. So Israeli police arrest Palestinians celebrating Christmas in occupied Haifa. So this is fucking wild. Yeah, literally, imagine you're celebrating Christmas and you get arrested. Yeah, what the fuck? Dude, they're arresting Santa. They're arresting a Santa. What did Santa do? What did fucking Santa do? What the fuck, man? Man, just swarming with goddamn cops. Oh shit. Yeah, don't get in an argument with an Israeli in Israel. If you're not Israeli yourself, you gonna get hauled the fuck off. Man, people suck. Shit blows. If you think modern day Russia is socialist, then you've been misled. Russia is an oligarchy like America is becoming. If you don't want that, oppose Trump and support taxing the rich. 100%. Thank you, Snowset. And how could they arrest that holy jolly fellow? I 100% agree. How could they arrest Santa? Fucking IDF. Pieces of shit that they are, arresting Santa. Motherfuckers. Let's see here. Did we already watch this one? The German police assaulting the pro-Palestine people? Yeah. Palestine, the pro-Palestine people, yeah. Let's see here. I guess we've only got 1 video left, if I'm not mistaken. And this one's not necessarily a police freak out. This one's just like a mom's getting arrested for her 5th DUI with a child, and she apparently resists and kicks the cops. So let's see what goes on here. And I don't have the audio.
Actually, I just found here and I was taking the garbage out. There was somebody that left like around 3:30 or 4, and so it had to be between. She could have been back here for an hour, as far as we know. We don't know.
Between 3:30 and 4.
Yeah.
There's a kid in there.
Yes.
Is it in park?
Yes.
She's just standing on the bridge.
When I knocked on the window, she woke up and I said, "Are you okay?" Because I thought maybe she hit her head or something. She's slurring her speech. I got an odor or something in there. I don't know if that's necessarily alcohol. Her pupils are humongous.
How did you end up here?
How what?
How did you end up here?
Oh my god, look at her eyes. Her eyes are blown way the fuck out, dude. She's got her eyes open so wide she can see the fucking entire earth. Like, she can take in all of the sun's light through those eyes open as wide as they are. What drugs cause that? What drugs cause your eyes to open up really wide? Let's see here. What drugs cause your eyes to open up really wide? Cocaine, meth, amphetamines, and MDMA. So I'm gonna need a little bit more time to determine which of those I think.
Okay, your son drove you?
I'm not from here, guys.
Okay.
MDMA. MDMA.
So
She's on
Why are you
MDMA.
here in this parking lot?
She's
I'm just
on
curious how you got
fucking
here.
ecstasy for sure.
Okay, so then how do we end up here in this
Look
parking
at that,
Because
dude.
I came here from the road.
Oh my god, am I right, dude? Yeah, she's on fucking X, bro. She's on fucking X. Yeah, dude, did you see that shit? Oh god, we gotta look at this shit again, dude. This woman is zonked.
I'm not from here.
No, fucking dude.
When I knocked on the window, she woke up and I said, "Are you okay?" Because I thought maybe she hit her head or something. She's slurring her speech. I got an odor or something in there. I don't know if it's necessarily alcohol. Her pupils are humongous.
How did you end up here?
How what?
How did you end up here?
My son.
Okay, your son drove you?
Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Yeah. That is too good.
I'm not from here, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
So why are you here in this parking lot? I'm just curious how you got here. Okay, so then how do we end up here in this parking lot?
Because I came here from the road.
Because I came here from the road. Yeah, she's on X, man. She's high as
So you just came off the road and just came in the parking lot?
on X.
Yeah,
yeah.
walk.
Walk.
I'm gonna have you take your hands out of your pockets for me. Do you have anything on you that's gonna pull?
What was she even trying to say there?
Yeah, O'Connor walk.
Okay.
Came.
What? Lady? Huh?
I'm gonna have you take your hands out of your pockets for me. Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke or cut me at all?
Huh?
Is there anything on you that's gonna poke or cut me at all?
Mary, do you need an ambulance?
Yeah, I actually do.
You need an ambulance? Okay. Why do you feel you need an ambulance? What's going on so I can tell them why you need an ambulance?
I can't breathe, actually.
You can't breathe?
You're
breathing pretty well.
You're breathing pretty well. I
Can you
think
please
you're
tell me
breathing
what
pretty
I did?
good, actually, as it turns out.
Guys,
Just gonna ask
What
if
did I
you're willing
do?
to submit to a PBT.
What did I do?
No? Okay. Then you can hold tight then.
What
Put
did
your
I
hands behind your back
do?
for me, okay?
Guys,
what
You're gonna be placed under arrest for operating while under the influence.
What did I do?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Get back here now.
I will submit to your test. Why are you doing
You
it?
can't now.
Right,
You're not going
dude.
to now. You refuse
No, I said no. I refuse it.
Stop fighting and resisting.
I
so you
refuse
can
it.
go
Stop
do
it.
this.
I did not.
You want your son to see you doing this? Stop it.
Please stop. Sounds like you're.
Oh my god, yeah,
Stop.
dude, no kidding.
There's a kid in the car. He's really upset right now. Come on, have a seat in here.
Mary, how many
Poor
times have you been arrested
kid.
for drunk driving before?
Please stop it.
How many times have you been arrested for operating while intoxicated?
This is bad.
Never?
Your husband says 4 times. Does that sound about right to you?
No.
Oh my
He's not my
god.
husband.
Well, okay.
Can you
Uh-huh.
please just stop like judging me?
These all-
Please?
I'm not judging you. I'm asking you questions.
Stop.
Hey, if you're not going to cooperate, we'll just hold you up against the squad here. How about that?
Stop it.
Hey, knock it off.
I guess
Ow.
that would have
Me
been when
another
you
time.
picked
You
the cop.
are get
Touch me,
charged.
I swear to God.
I'm 13.
Dude, and that's honestly him being pretty merciful because a lot of times when you kick a cop, they're just gonna throw the book at you. They're done with you at that point. The fact that that dude's like giving her as much mercy as he is, kind of rare.
Ow, ow.
Let's get her in the squad and I don't feel like getting kicked again.
You want a felony?
You want to touch me?
I am touching you. I'm touching you right
I don't
now.
give a
Cool. Well, you just caught a resisting charge as well now. There you go.
Ow. I'm really sorry.
Just
I
slide
am
in a
not
little
like
bit.
this.
Well, why do you think you're like this right now? This isn't normally how you act? So what's causing you to act like this? You wouldn't think it has to do with any of the alcohol?
Oh, dude, I hate it when people do this. I get it. It's hard for people to take responsibility, you know? But your ex is not why you're drinking and driving. Your ex is not making you kick a police officer. Your ex did not make you go, I don't know, man. We just got here from the road. She might have been on crack because she's actually acting more cogent
Consume
now.
today or whatever drugs are on board in your system?
I don't do drugs and I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Dude.
have you-
Shut
have
up.
you-
It's so obvious. I hate people like that are so denial about it. Yeah, literally. Literally. And I normally have a lot more patience and you know.
Ever had a
everything
traumatic brain
and grace
injury?
for people in this position,
From him?
but just driving around with a
In
kid
general.
like this, you know. Fucker.
How do you feel right now? Do you feel normal?
To be honest with you, I don't want to tell you the truth because I'm scared.
So did you drive all the way from Pennsylvania today? That's a long drive. All right, I'm going to shut the door so you stay warm, okay?
Okay. I'm changing my original assumption. That wasn't ecstasy. That was crack. I think they caught her cracked out. I think. But I believe that is the last thing we have, actually. Well, we were going to take a look at Mamdani's Inaugural, but it's already been 3 hours and 18 minutes. So I think we'll just call it right here. Change the title real quick. Alrighty, well, anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. You know, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out.